Coming up, energy is high on campus as homecoming week has officially started. And later, Iowa City residents celebrate Indigenous People Day.
Well, Iowa may have lost on Saturday,
but the defense shined bright like a diamond.
And if we have one more Rihanna reference, I'm leaving set.
More for you in just a few.
Weather for today is going to be cold, partly cloudy, and pretty dreary. I'll tell you more about the weather for today and for the rest of the week coming up.
All that and more coming up on this Tuesday morning edition of DITV News. Don't go anywhere, we start right now. Good morning and thank you for tuning in. I'm Lauren Varell. The people of Iowa City gathered on the Penacrest yesterday for the Indigenous Peoples Day Decolonization Rally. The University of Iowa Native American Student Association and the people of Iowa City celebrated the day by honoring Indigenous people and their ancestors from Iowa. Speakers expressed their pride for their heritage and addressed the serious issues Indigenous people face. The speakers also emphasized the strength of Indigenous women in today's society. While Iowa City Mayor James Throckmorton attended, he announced that the city will not celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day instead of Columbus Day.
So right now we are having the Indigenous People, or Decolonization Rally for Indigenous Peoples Day. It's truly about decolonizing yourself and really realizing whose land you are on and what stolen land you have been on before.
Homecoming week is officially underway here in Iowa City. A new event was added to this year's lineup and it celebrates every Iowan's favorite vegetable. The first annual kickoff sweet corn roast took place on the Penacrest last night, featuring plenty of free food and Hawkeye spirit. Today's events include a blood drive at the IMU starting at noon, so make sure to stop by and support a good cause. Free festivities will continue throughout the week, so make sure to check out the Iowa Homecoming website for the full lineup. I finally was able to pull out all of my furry fuzzy jackets, so I'm going to toss it over to Weather to talk more about those beautiful fall temperatures.
Weather for this Tuesday is going to be pretty cold with partly cloudy skies for the majority of your day. In the morning, temperatures will be in the high 50s with partly cloudy skies, and as you get into the afternoon, temperatures will slowly rise into the 60s for just a little while and come back down into the mid 50s in the late afternoon. In the evening, temperatures will continue to decline into the high 40s. For the rest of the week, you can expect to feel the same kind of weather as you do for today. For Wednesday, temperatures will be a little cooler than today with highs being in the low 50s and the low being in the high 30s with partly cloudy skies. On Thursday, you get a break from those partly cloudy skies and get to enjoy some sunshine, but still experience some cool temperatures. On Friday, you can expect to see those dark cloudy skies again, but with slightly higher temperatures, with the high being in the low 60s and the low being in the low 50s. On Saturday, there will be some scattered showers in the morning with cloudy skies to follow for the remainder of the day, with warmer temperatures in the high 60s and the low in the mid 40s. Have a good week and stay warm.
The American Cancer Society hosted Bark for Life 2019 on Sunday, and there was plenty of fur, food, and fun. DITV reporter Becca Ball went over to Big Grove to be part of all the love.
This is Ranger. He's 10 years old. He was born in Sheridan, Indiana. And we've been doing therapy work for about, I think, 10, 15 years.
What kind of therapy work does he do?
Well, we started out doing pause to read programs. So we worked with children with needed a little practice with their reading.
Our event's only about 2 hours. This year we've having it at Big Grove, which is super fun. There's a backyard, dogs can play around. We'll have trivia competition, cornhole competition, and we also have the Iowa City K9 unit come and do a little demonstration.
His name is Friday. He is a rescue, which is why his name is Friday. He was locked in a filthy, dirty basement for about a year, and I heard about him, went over and rescued him, and it was a Friday afternoon. So I changed his name to Friday.
some different community events. Other people really saw the good qualities that dogs can have when if you ever feel emotional. I know I personally have cried and my dog comes into my lap, he just like knows it immediately. So different communities realized and they just wanted a different way to help spread the mission of Cancer Society, and so Bark was kind of cool.
High school students can expect to see some new policies from the ACT. The standardized testing service is moving to digital test taking, which will reduce the amount of time students have to wait to receive the results. Before, test takers had to wait 2 to 8 weeks for their scores, but now the waiting period will just be 2 days. Additionally, the ACT will allow students to retake specific sections of the test rather than the entire exam. The ACT hopes that these changes will help students have a more positive testing experience. Well, I'm going to go ahead and toss it over to Hawkeye Sports for all of the football fun.
Thanks, Lauren. Even though the Hawks fell short on Saturday, there was a bright spot in a game that seemed so dim.
I took a look at Iowa's shining defense in the wake of a loss.
The Penn State Nifty Lion offense had been on a hot streak before their battle in Kinnick Stadium. They were averaging almost 300 yards in the air and another 200 on the ground. Going into the game, the Hawkeyes were ranked 5th in total defense and managed to hold Penn State to just 294 yards. And despite the loss, the Hawkeye defense really did leave it all on the field.
Just knowing that we gave all of our effort in the game, knowing that I myself gave all I had into the game to try and win it. I mean, obviously losing and everything and all that hurts. You don't want to lose, but knowing that you gave your best effort is really all you can do.
With this defense, it all starts up front. They managed to sack Penn State quarterback Sean Clifford 3 times and had 4 QB hurries, and they were out on the field for nearly 33 minutes.
This Hawkeye defense has been on a tear as of lately, even though the team isn't getting it done in the win column.
The D-line, however, is not getting frustrated. Many fans are asking, where does the defense go from here? Well, there's only one way to explain it.
Like, where else do you go? Like, you don't want to stay the same.
Goldstein has a point. The Big Ten is as competitive as ever, and if the Hawkeyes sit on this loss for too long, then it's going to be a long rest of the season. Reporting from Kinnick Stadium, Kate Overton, DITV.
We'll see if the defense can get a little more help when the Hawkeyes host Purdue next week.
In volleyball this weekend, Iowa lost a hard-fought match to Michigan State 2-3. They got off to a rocky start in the first set, losing to the Spartans 25-15.
But the Hawks looked to redeem themselves as freshman Kendra Hansen had 3 straight kills in the second set, which the Hawks closed out with a 26-24 victory.
But Iowa kept fighting and took the third set 25-23, but even with strong blocks from Hansen and freshman Blythe Rientz, the Hawks couldn't pull off a win in the fourth set.
The team lost the final set 15-3, and the Spartans took home the win.
Iowa volleyball will look to redeem themselves on Wednesday when they play Ohio State in Columbus.
Yeah, I think it's just about finding a player that wants to finish the game. Like fifth set match is not about necessarily the back-to-back. It's just about, okay, I want to get out of here. Let's like get her going. So we have yet to find that player, and Bree has been doing a good job of just trying to put them in situation to see who that player is. But we're still looking for that player to just really take hold of the last set.
That's all we have for you in the sports studio today.
Tune in tomorrow to hear the football team's thoughts on Purdue this weekend.
Lauren, back to you.
Iowa hero Carson King was met with open arms as he returned to Iowa City this weekend. King appeared at the Stead Family Children's Hospital on Friday to give a $3 million donation for the kids. The donation is in the result of the viral media campaign to raise money for UI hospitals. The hospital held a celebratory event where King spoke as the guest of honor at the event.
I think so many people joined on board with donating because they see it's such a great cause and they just want to support it, and it unites, the state and the country, and it just shows that all these kids and their families are fighters and that people are there for them.
The donation means to us hope, basically. Any money that can come into the hospital for us just means that they can advance everything that they're doing. And knowing that it's going to go to departments that Camden has participated in means the world to us.
That's all we have for you this morning. Have a great day, Iowa City.